conference. We are here with TNT Tropa. What do you think did the team lack, and how did you address it for in today's game?
Well, first of all, I think I should have done a better job preparing the team. I think we had overlooked a lot of small details, and it showed in the game. We lost those two games in the last possession. We had chances to win both games, and we weren't able to close out. And like I said, we as the coaching staff, we have a lot to do with that. Um, for this game, luckily we had a couple of days to prepare, and I thought we had a good practice yesterday, and it just showed in the ball game today.
Coach Mikey pretty much took over the fourth quarter. Your thoughts on his performance?
Um, yeah, it's Mikey did his job in the fourth quarter, just like the last game. Uh, but I thought it was the work of our big men containing Junwar, and particularly the defense of Ryan Reyes on Orlando Johnson also, that was a big factor to allow Mikey's offense to matter in the end game. And we didn't score any more in this game than we did in the previous two games. And yet we lost the previous two games. That means we just played terrible defense the previous two games. And this game, we just really put full focus and on our defense, and we were able to limit the other team. And we won with the same production that we had in the past two games. So I think that's as well as Mikey played in the last quarter. It was our defense really that was the big factor in this ball game.
Coach, Coach, I know hindi mo gagamiting excuse syempre yung fatigue, but what can you say about the players with the grueling schedule that you have? Is it affecting the team?
Well, I'd be lying if I say it hasn't. Of course, it is a factor, but we had a long talk about it before the resumption of the tournament, and we said, if we're going to go far in this tournament, we have to face a schedule like this anyway. Playing 4 games in 7 days, so might as well get used to it and prepare for it. And like I said, unfortunately, things didn't go our way in the previous 2 games. It could have easily been the other way around, but that's basketball, right? That's sports. I mean, and that's life. No matter how much you prepare, you can't really guarantee the outcome. And at least for this game, we were able to put those defeats behind us and just focus on what's important right now.
We now go to Bong Losada via Zoom.
Hi, Coach Chot. Congratulations po.
Hi, Bong.
Coach, general reaction na lang po about sa nangyari kaninang umaga about Alaska.
Ay, reaction sa Alaska.
Pag-alis po.
Bong, wait lang Taysin lang natin yung audio.
Okay.
But Coach, ano muna, bago, yung si Aaron Fuller at 26 rebounds, so what's your take on him? Especially, Coach, may chatter about his future.
Yeah, well, we told Aaron that this is a huge challenge for him, playing against Junmar and Tautua and Vic Manuel. These are all prime elite big men in the league, and I thought he made a great account of himself with his defense and with his rebounding. And like I said, by him taking care of the interior, it allowed our guys like Mikey and Jason and the others to be a factor offensively.
Bong Losada with a question on Zoom. Coach, reaction mo daw sa Alaska?
Being part, remember, I was with the Alaska franchise. I started my PBA career as an assistant coach in Alaska. And of course, I'm deeply saddened by the turn of events. Um, but I guess, like I said, and I told my players today, that's life. That's life. We never really can tell, and so we have to approach this thing that we're doing. We have to treasure it. We have to cherish it, and we have to play like it's our last game because we never really know. And as saddened as I am, and my heart goes out to Fred and all the management and the players and coaches of Alaska. It is a part of life. That's not the first time it happened to the PBA. The league has overcome it in the past, and I'm pretty sure with the guidance of the board, the leadership of Commissioner Willie, we will overcome it as well.
Coach, a question ni Justin Baknis, Pogoy, RR Pogoy, what's his status right now?
It's a day-to-day thing. Today, we had Gila's practice this morning, and Roger was there also, and he's not participating at all. He's doing a lot of strengthening work, and we're taking a look. I think he can start running next week. So hopefully he gets healed in time for the window, the FIBA window. But definitely for our games here, he's not gonna make it on Friday. So yeah, like I said, it's a day-to-day thing. Hopefully he'll be better next week.
Follow-up question, Coach. Kay Jason Castro naman po, I think yung shoulder niya, what's the status and how are you dealing with the injuries, Coach, with also Poy also not playing?
First of all, superhuman effort by Poy. The initial prognosis of the doctor was he'd be out for 1 week, so we thought he wouldn't play anymore these last 2 games. But he felt a lot better yesterday, good enough to practice. So he tried it in practice lightly, and he gave us some really good minutes today. As regards the other injuries, that's part of basketball, and the reason why we prepare our other players so much is so that they're ready to step forward in case of unfortunate situations like this. So those are things that we need to always take into consideration, and it's part of the game.
Coach, initial prognosis kay Jason, meron na ba? Medyo hindi
Wala
pa.
pa. I'll just find out now when I go back to the dugout.
No more questions. Thank you, Coach Chot,
Thank
for
you.
the time.